penalty stripe. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
The theme that has unfortunately come up from this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep franchise talent for.
Nice shooting.
Vucevic checked in on the floor for Orlando. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. McDermott's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Butler in for Brooks. They get the rebound. Oh, Quinn can't hit. Chicago leading by 6. Butler attacking. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And about Orlando and their stars, is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now.
Passes it to Captain Clutch. They double him with Butler. 6 to shoot. Captain Clutch passes to Fry. From 10 feet out, can't get the tip in. And the first half.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention.
Sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the 3rd. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Captain Clutch, he's in at point guard. Fournier and Harris filling out the perimeter. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Harris outside. Pass to Captain Clutch. And Gasol comes to help. Pass to Fry for the tie. Here's Vucevic. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Paul Gasol.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve. Nikola Vucevic has a basketball pedigree. I mean, it's pretty impressive. His father played professionally in Europe for more than 2 decades, including for the Yugoslavian national team. His mother was a player as well. So you might say his DNA was set up to play the game. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Rose. Here's Captain Clutch. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Captain Clutch has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And let's get a look at a group of point guards who have been rolling in the second half of the season with some very important. Take a look at Captain Clutch. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that to me makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to the table and help their offense. Not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis, and I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Yes, Kevin, for Doug McDermott, he feels as though he's been overlooked a lot in his career, but he's learned to let it go, saying, "I've always had a chip on my shoulder because I didn't have any scholarship offers. It was more trying to prove people wrong early in my career. Now I feel like I've established myself, and I'm just playing for the love of the game." Good motivation, guys.
Man, the game's in his veins, don't you think, Doris? It's what he loves. Thank you. Butler dishes to Rose. Rob. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Orlando with another.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Rose up on top. He's got 6. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-2 run here, pushing their lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Checked in for Noah. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The drive by Brooks. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Brooks has got his first points of the night. Magic leading by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Brooks kicks to Butler. Dishes it to Dunley. He feeds it to Gasol. The pass to Gibson. 6 to shoot. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Vucevic. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Brooks, the pass to Butler, and stolen by Harris. Here's Captain Clutch. Brooks covering. That's good. 26 points for Captain Clutch. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Butler dishes to Gibson. Little turnaround, and it's good. Gibson's got 8 points.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Orlando leading by 14. Here's Captain Clutch. 26. Points for him.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Gibson up top. Vucevic defending. And here is Brooks. Some solid defense from Harris.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
You know, he's showing some kind of killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Now Brooks, 17-point game, and there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Good play. I love that kind of work.
And Fry's checked in for the Magic. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Brooks. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Doug McDermott is out there with Mirotic, and it's Noah in at the 5 spot.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Baseline try. Nice jump shot. Good. And that's 31 points for Captain Clutch.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Noah. It's blocked.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Tobias Harris comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Fournier subbed in for Payton. The Bulls also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Mirotic. And Dunleavy subbed in for McDermott. And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time. It's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% and above the $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
And Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row, you tack on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big market teams.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Harris. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. He dishes it to Gasol. It's rebounded by Captain Clutch. Magic leading by 21. The stupendous finish in traffic. Captain Clutch has got 33 points.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Here's Gasol. Gasol can't get that one to fall. Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Captain Clutch passes to Fournier. Here's Captain Clutch. From deep. A rebound by Gasol. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Rose dishes to Butler, feeds it to Dunleavy. He kicks it to Rose. Right side Gasol. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's the screen. Here's Captain Clutch. And that one is stuffed right through. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Several teams changing it up here. And so
Well, Nick, what can you point to as